on the topic of body image, and I just have a few things to say about insecurities. I'm gonna tell you guys what my insecurities are, and obviously that's quite personal, but I'll do the main ones that I feel like a lot of women suffer with. Not suffer, because we're not suffering, okay? It's flaws that we need to accept and we need to learn to love, which I'm starting to, but you know, we all need to share our flaws. I found that when I've seen other people with the same flaws as me or insecurities as me, I feel much more uplifted about myself, because it sounds cheesy, but you know that you're not alone. Like, you know other people are going through the same thing as you, but I'm not comfortable in revealing the really deep insecurities of mine. Obviously, we all know that there's ones that you just don't want to disclose with people, but I'll do the ones that I think are most common with other people. We're just gonna have a little chat about it, yeah? My first insecurity is that I have stretch marks, and that's mainly on my legs, upper legs basically, and it's not an insecurity because now I've kind of accepted it. I've gotten over it basically. But I know there's a lot of people out there that have these stretch marks and they legit hate it. And I know that girls have it sometimes on their arms, on your sometimes girls have it on their boobs because, like, due to pregnancy or something, or on their bums. It's a common thing that I think has become more accepted, but I think that there's still girls out there who just hate it because sometimes they don't like how it looks. Some girls feel like their ones are just too much or it's not nice to look at. And I just want to say that if you do have a friend, or if you do have someone that you know that you're close with, your cousin, your sister, do not point it out to them unless you know that it's kind of like you're okay with it. You know that they've accepted it within themselves, like, and you have that kind of understanding where you can joke about each other's insecurities. If you don't have that, do not point it out. Even if you're trying to help with the best intentions, sometimes it can come across as you're just undermining them in some kind of way. If someone was to say to me, "Oh, Isabella, you have stretch marks. Are you okay with that? Like, it's okay, you know, it's okay to have stretch marks." That kind of thing, it doesn't help anyone. It's kind of like you're convincing the person that it's okay, like, when it should be anyway. If you understand what I'm trying to say, it's kind of patronising, like, it's okay, like, they're not a child. They are trying to accept it. They are trying to love their flaws, but it doesn't help when you bring it up and you're just banging into them that it's okay. Because by saying it's okay, you know, it kind of gives the impression that it's not okay. That's why you have to say it so many times. So that's just a thing that I've seen, and it's just uncomfortable for me because I can't imagine how that person must be feeling. Sometimes we think that, okay, so I have an insecurity, but I can get over it. Some other people have insecurities and it really digs in their heart, like it stabs them in their heart when someone points it out. They might be okay in the moment, but when they get home they're really going to overthink about it and you've just made it 100 times worse. Keep it to yourself unless they've come to you and they've told you, I have so many insecurities, or you're sharing it and you're saying, I have so many insecurities, what's yours? Oh, mine's this and that, yeah, blah blah, you should use this to help yourself. Stuff like that is fine, but just don't bring it up out of nowhere because it doesn't help. You need to think about what that's gonna do to the person that you're saying it to, because for you it might seem like nothing, but for them it's gonna be much deeper than you think. Anyway, so yeah, I have stretch marks, and obviously it's due to when your skin stretches. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's so funny because when I look back at year 6, somebody told me that I used to have fat legs. And then when I look back at the pictures of when I was in that year, I wasn't so skinny, but I was skinny. Like, it really hit me when that person told me I had fat legs, because they would say it over and over again. And yeah, like, it was kind of just, I would cry about it all the time, like, I'm just fat, blah blah. And then now that I look back at these pictures, I had nothing wrong with me. Obviously my legs have gone bigger, like bigger than how it was before, and my legs are still not fat the way that that person made it out to be. It's not like that at all. But obviously because of that, the skin stretches and it makes a mark, because that's what your skin does and that's how your body works. It stretches. If you have stretch marks on your arms, I don't have any on my arms, but if you do, it's not in a way that you should look at it as in, ugh, I've got these lines down my arms and they make me look ugly. You should think, oh, okay, so I've perhaps gotten more muscly, or I've maybe gained some weight or something, and my arm has stretched. Appearance is just your outer, it's just what you show on the outside. It's nothing of what you are as a person. And obviously it's hypocritical of anyone to say that, because we all care about how we look on the outside, and obviously I'm telling you my insecurities of things that are on the outside. But stretch marks on your arms, on your legs, on your bum, it shows growth, and maybe that's a positive of what you of these insecurities that you have, or your thighs have got thicker. It could be because you've gained a bit of weight. Like, I can't be like big deal, because obviously I have not gone through it, and I can't just sit here and act like I know how it feels, because I don't. But I do know how it feels to have it everywhere else, and trust me, I have a lot on my legs. You have stretch marks on your arms, and that's because you have grown. You have either had a rapid growth spurt, you've gained some weight, also if you've lost weight. So there can always be good things that come out of these, the insecurity of having stretch marks. Don't think that it's going to be permanent. If you really, really hate it and you can't bring yourself to just be happy with it, there are things that you can do. You can get bio oil, or you can just moisturize in that area with cocoa butter, like at least 2 times a day. I've seen a lot of reviews where you will see results. I used to put cocoa butter on my stretch marks, and because I didn't obviously want them, but then I just stopped, because I just thought, you know what, it's just a part of being a human, not just being a girl. I'm just gonna do one more insecurity because I don't want to, you know, like, it's personal. I don't want to get into the deep one. Another insecurity that I have is kind of similar. It's less like, I haven't seen it on social media that much where it's like praised. It's cellulite. I think more people have it than they let on. It's perceived as it's not nice to look at, and it's not nice to even have it. To be honest, I don't know really any ways to get rid of that. I've just learned to accept it, and obviously I have it, whatever, cool. Another insecurity is that my chin is just so, like, when I smile, it's just so freaking pointy. I don't hate it, it's just I don't like it. And then another small one here. I've gained some weight since I've come to uni, because it's just expensive to freaking eat healthy, but I do try my best. I've gained some weight above the hips, even though what you've seen is nothing compared to what some of you go through. I haven't told you all of my insecurities. Like, everyone has something to cry about when they think of their bodies, you know? So, well, not everyone, I can't speak for everyone, but a lot of people don't put their whole lives on social media, so don't think just because of this video that I don't have that many serious insecurities, because I haven't disclosed all of them with you, because obviously insecurities are quite deep and you don't especially want to talk about them, like especially onto YouTube. I really hope that this has encouraged people to be more confident, even if it's just in the moment of watching it. Like, come back and watch it again whenever you want, to make yourself feel good about yourself. I just hope that you have a good day and love yourself. Bye. I should stop that. Okay, bye bye.